Good morning. Say hello so I know who's here. Good morning, bestie. Hi, Harlan. Hi, Joseph. So happy you boys are here. We are going to color, you guys are gonna love this. We are going to color a little rainbow squirrel today. And his sentiment is, the world has gone nuts. Because can we all agree that that is the proper sentiment for right now? So, I'm just sticking him in the middle of the card. Are you guys off work today? Must be nice. A day off work together, unless you're just working from home. And I just realized that I've never actually used this stamp set. So my stamp set was brand new. Right, Linda Lou? So there's some uneven stamping here, so I'm just gonna ink him up again. Because the stamp set is new, sometimes you tend to get a little bit of uneven stamping. So he goes to the salon later. So I have my stamp chamois, and I'm just gonna wipe off my little squirrel here, and we're gonna get to coloring. I guess I didn't really realize that he worked at a salon. That's pretty stinking cool. All right, so I cannot put my stamps away like haphazardly, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a moment while I line them up. I can't line them up the way Sandy does either. She like holds the packaging up and like lines them up. I have to lay it down. Okay, and then I will throw this back on the acetate. And so this stamp's super fun. It has the squirrel and the chipmunk and the raccoon. And if you do not have this stamp set, there's also dies. There's only a couple of them left in the shop, so you will want to pick up this stamp set ASAP. All right, so I'm gonna take this out of my MISTI and we're gonna get to work. So here we go. We're gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I have little notes right here. So today is Floral Friday at 5:30 Eastern time. And 5:30 Eastern time, obviously you can calculate for your time. Tyler is going to do the pansies live. So there's actually gonna be 3 live videos today. This one, and Tyler's, and then Sandy's. All right, so we're gonna do a little rainbow squirrel. So I'm gonna start here and rainbow this way. I've already written on my hand, so that's cool. And I'm gonna start at the back of his little tail here, where it curls over on itself. And we're gonna make some little brush strokes anywhere where there would be shadow. Remember, when doing hair, even on animals, you always want to go in the direction the hair would be growing. I love squirrels too. Squirrels are just adorable. So you're about to see me use about 11 million markers. Could be 700 trillion markers, whatever. And that's why I'm not using the marker stand, because I'm gonna have way more than 5. Normally I would be using my marker stand because I love it. It's such a neat tool to have on your desk. But when I color rainbows, we all know that I use a million markers. So we're just gonna roll with it. Thank you, Bestie, for putting, oh, that's just your affiliate link. Can you find the stamp set and put the link for the stamp set? That would be even cooler. Okay, R05. So you notice that I chose like this very orangey red, and that's so that when I go into my oranges, it blends well. I have not heard your squirrel story. You have a squirrel story too? You have a story for everything. It's kind of amazing. Not even gonna lie. I have a squirrel story in that when I was growing up, we had a cabin up by this really remote lake. And it was called Lake Pillsbury. And this cabin of ours, there started to be a squirrel, a little gray squirrel that came around and hung out. So my mom started throwing walnuts out for the squirrel to get. And he got like friendlier and friendlier, and she just bought like a bag of walnuts and threw a whole bag of walnuts, you know, like whole walnuts out there. And so he would sit there and watch us, and yeah. And so he got friendlier and friendlier and friendlier, and then finally one day he just let us like pet him, and he started taking the walnuts out of our hands and all of that kind of stuff. So it was really cute. So we named him Packet because he would put a big walnut right here and a big walnut right here, and then one in his teeth, and then he would go run off to his little squirrel home. And so it started that when we got to the cabin and got out of the truck, my mom would yell, "Packet!" And this little squirrel would come running to the back door. And then it got where he would like run through the house when we left the doors open, and you know, all the little things that squirrels do. And he would lay on the roof. It was a big A-frame cabin, and he would lay on the roof, which was really funny. This sounds like quite the story. Sandy, are you telling the squirrel story tonight on your live? So I'm just going through my color blend. I'm going to add more shadow and stuff as I go through. Right now I'm just kind of placing the colors to see where I want everything. And just off camera, what you can't see is that I'm putting the markers in a line according to how I use them, so that when I need to go back and forth, I can go back and forth on them. I can't wait to hear the squirrel story tonight. It sounds very interesting. It sounds more interesting than my squirrel story. But I can post a picture. I have a picture of Lena and I and Packet together on the back porch. And you guys will laugh because we are very young. I'm probably in the ballpark of 7 or 8-ish, give or take. sitting on the back porch of the cabin, feeding Packet walnuts. You guys don't like the squirrels and the bird feeders? Do you have squirrel feeders? If you have squirrel feeders, then the squirrels won't go in the bird feeders. That's not the color of yellow I want. I need something a little more yellow. So you can see my rainbow already starting to come together. Like I said, I'm going to go back in and add some more orange. I said that weird. Orange, whatever. You guys know what color it is. To add a little more shadow. I just wanted to map out where the color's going. So, Joseph, do you dye hair? Do you do like all kinds of fun and funky colors like you have in your hair? Or, where do I want to go with this next? I think I'll do, I'm going to do more of a true green into lime green. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. Good morning, Allison. So I'm starting with this Crayola green, and it's going to end up being more lime. Because y'all know how much I like lime green. Oh, you manage. But you do lots of fun colors at the salon. But you manage the salon. That's super cool. That's fun. I just went and got my nails done yesterday. Are you guys shocked that there's no Disney critter on it? I decided to just go glittery this time. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed me to do it, but I did. So there's that. I've just had like a Disney critter on my nails for the last year. So I decided I was just gonna take a break for a time. And also I was having a hard time deciding what Disney critter I wanted on my nails. So I took that as a sign as I needed a little break. So that's what I did. So I want this to be a little bit less of a stripe. So I'm going to start putting some of this lighter green over into the yellow. And then I'm going to go back to the yellow and bring some of that yellow over into the lighter green. Hello, Marianne. I know, right? Are your ears burning? So that's Michaela. She's the one that does my nails. And we have had a Disney critter on my nails for like super duper long. So I just decided to take a break. And I love how pretty and glittery these came out. They are awesome. Michaela's the best nail tech ever. We always tease Sandy for being super posh because Sandy flies from Texas and has Michaela do her nails. You know, English is hard. Words are difficult. It's fine. Who's got a scar? He's got a scar. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my orange. I don't know why I'm saying orange weird today. Just, you know, bear with me. I think I need more coffee. But Fridays are Barry's day off. And so I made waffles this morning. And so I didn't have like a lot of time to prepare because I was like, you know, cooking. Cooking for the dude. And then now he is off to the chiropractor, and being a super good dude, we did make a good mess with the glitter. I mean, as all good glitter artists do. We make an epic mess with the glitter. That's how you know you're doing it right, Michaela. Anyways, like a good dude, Barry is off. He's going to the chiropractor, and then he's going to do the grocery shopping so that I don't have to. Which is fine by me. Because, like, ew, people. Orange. Exactly. There, that looks much better. I'm gonna add a little bit more red too. R29 is my favorite red. R46 is Sandy's favorite red. So depending on who you talk to is what recommendation for red you'll get. I love orange, so that's why the R29 is my favorite, because it has an orange base. That's a good plan. And R46 has a pink base, more of a pink base. So, ooh, good thing I caught that. I would have had a big old splotch to deal with. Sandy must be working because she's being awfully quiet over there. So, who is excited for the release tomorrow? Not only do we have Floral Friday today, but we have a release tomorrow. So excited. All right, we're gonna start on the little squirrel himself. Look at this cute little dude. He's so cute. I have to make my cards for the new release too. I have the images colored, but I do not have cards. And Sandy and I will be booking travel today too for all of the far off and exotic places we need to go. And by far off and exotic, I mean Florida for Creativation, and Chantilly, Virginia for the expo. will be headed in both of those directions. Hi, Tyler. I know, travel and gas prices for reals. I'm also helping my son do a card drive. If any of you are interested in sending cards over this way, or tags, or, you know, whatever. He has an exchange student in his school who is Ukrainian, and she was supposed to go home in December. Obviously, they did not let her go home. And so she is obviously stuck here in the States, which is good because she's safe, but, you know, obviously very worried about her family. She did get word yesterday that her grandparents and parents got out of the Ukraine and are currently in Turkey. So that was good news. But Evan is organizing a card drive so that she has cards that she can send to her family while she's over here. I can't wait for Floral Friday. Sandy, kudos on like doing the whole background and everything last night. Look at you all getting out of your comfort zone and stuff. Super proud of you, bestie. This marker is very juicy. Super juicy. This cute little Technicolor squirrel. Good morning, Nona and Aunt Candy. So I'm going to do something I normally don't do, and instead of using purple as my shadow, I'm going to go purple and pink. So we have more colors to go. So I'm going to start with my standard V17. And I'm using 17, 15, 12 because they have a very pink base to them. And since I'm morphing over into pink, I know, but Sandy just did the geckos last night, so I gotta wait a little bit to do the geckos. I really do want to do that gray gecko, though. I think that's a super cool idea. I like it. I like it a lot. I have more squirrels to color today. Coloring squirrels for Marianne for Creativation. Hope I'm not letting the cat out of the bag with that, but there it is. Now, when I do these lives, I'm not really talking you through all of the stuff that I'm doing. It's more just conversational and catching up and hanging out with you guys. When I teach coloring classes, it's definitely way more in depth. So if any of you are wondering about the coloring classes, there are some on the website. And that's a thing. But know that they are very different than what I'm teaching or what I'm doing right now. I actually talk you through everything. They're very instructional, all of that good stuff. So just wanted you to know that. Oh, you did get the dragons? They sold out super duper fast. Thank you, Marianne. There's a little class that has been said to be a favorite of most people. And it's a little frog class. It's a little tree frog. And the stamp is from the Rabbit Hole Designs. And so if you would like the stamp to be able to color the little tree frog class, you can check out the Rabbit Hole Designs for the little frog. He's a super cute little frog. Everybody loves him. That was a super fun class. There's also a spider, but I don't think that the spider is in stock anymore. I could be wrong, but the spider class was super fun too. Because it's a caffeinated spider. I should color the spider and send it to Dale. Sandy's husband hates spiders. So he would be very angry with me for doing that, and it would be super funny. Oh, caffeinated spider is still in stock? Well, see, there you go. 2 classes with little stamps from the Rabbit Hole Designs. Super duper cute ones too. Oh my goodness. The little caffeinated spider is hilarious. And he's for way more than just Halloween. If you only use that spider for Halloween, you're missing out. I want to do rainbow hair super bad. And my husband's like, dude, no rainbow hair. My husband does not like Crayola colors in my hair. And so I'm like, but I really want to do rainbow hair. He's like, dude, no rainbow hair. And I'm like, dude, you're no fun. Look at this cute little guy. He's so funny. I love him. Rainbow. Ooh, yeah. The little caffeinated spider does go well. Never retiring. Awesome. The little caffeinated spider does go well with the twig mandala. 7 hours. I bet it's rainbow hair. That probably cost a pretty penny. Coloring your hair with all of the cool colors costs so much money. And it fades super duper fast. And I take really good care of my hair. So, I buy all of the, important vegan shampoos and all of that stuff. but you guys will be surprised what my next hair color is. Oh, seamless. Sorry about the earthquake. I can't wait to see it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for a pink, which I'm gonna start with RV66. Right, the cost to upkeep rainbow hair is pretty astronomical, not gonna lie. Because it does fade. I've had teal hair before. Matter of fact, it was like 4 years ago. And I liked it. Don't get me wrong. But I think that the teal hair just wasn't really my thing. Oh my gosh. This little guy is just so darn cute. And then RV55. Yeah, your hair is super long, Marion. My hair is just now to my shoulders, so it's getting ready to get more expensive because above your shoulders is considered short hair, and on your shoulders or below your shoulders is considered medium length hair. So I'm right at the cusp. Joseph and Harlan, though, you guys are gonna super love my hair. There's a hint for you, because I know you'll super love it because of what you are wearing, Harlan, at the, well, what you always wear. So there's a super big hint. I bet you can guess it now. And what do I want to do after 55? I think I want to do... 04 is so bright, but I still think I want to try it. I'm not going pink. 3-minute phone call. Dude, Allison, go buy a lottery ticket. It's pretty impressive. My little plastic foot fell out. There we go. From underneath my 10 volts board. So that's why my camera's shaking around. Magenta swoosh, but it faded a bit. Yeah, I like his little magenta swoosh through his hair. It's a really cool color. It's almost like this color that I'm using right now. I just wanted to add some brightness to this little dude. Feeling like the pink was a little dull. All right, and now I'm gonna go to RV52, which is my favorite. You want me to go back to more blonde? That is definitely not what I'm doing. Color in his little ears and around his little eyes. Okay, I need an in-between because this is too light. Why are you laughing so hard? No, I'm not the smartest kid at the science fair. I missed something. Totally missed something. Bondage? It's related to Clarence. Clarence, the misgendered squirrel mama. Nope, not that color either. Can't find the right color that I want. Maybe I'm gonna try R32. Yeah, that's a little better. Clarence is such a good squirrel. Tyler, where's your brain? In the gutter. Where it should be. No, I'm just kidding. Right? Naughty, naughty Tyler. So I'm just back to my V12 to kind of marry these colors together some. Okay. Then I'm going to take this R32. And then back to my RV52. Say good or mine like it's a bad thing, Marianne. We're all like 12 here. Okay. Then I'm gonna give them a little gray nose. So I'm gonna use N4. And then I'm gonna use my white gel pen. 12 on a good day. Is 12 giving you some extra maturity points? And his little eyes. Look at that cute little squirrel. He's so cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna push all of my rainbow markers to the side. I only use 7,000 instead of 11 million. And we are going to add. We're going to add to this, okay? So I totally love our squirrel. I totally love how he came out. But I have a piece of masking paper. And I'm going to get my little squirrel. And y'all know what this means. Most of you. I know, right? Me and my white gel pen. Pear Blossom Press for the gel pens. If you do not have a Pear Blossom Press white gel pen, my homies, you are missing out. Best gel pens on the market. I don't even know what kind of magic spell she casts over them before she mails them out, but it's something good because I've never had one that doesn't work, and I've never had a problem with them, and I have multiples of them. I love them all. All of them. It took me a long time to perfect this level of maturity. This level of immaturity, I mean. I don't sell those yet, but I mean, I will be selling them. So you don't have to have a very perfect stamp of this. I mean, just so you get the idea. And then I have my little chamois case. There will be chamois cases in the store. These are from Make It by Marco, and there will be a special edition Sweet Sentiment chamois case that's going to be in the store. And chamois will also be back in stock very, very soon. Okay. So now you guys get to see me fussy cut in a way that I absolutely despise. I hate cutting on the lines. It drives me crazy. But for cutting a mask, that's precisely what you have to do. So we are going to cut on the lines. Hi, Jeanette. Good morning. Well, at least it's still morning for me. I think you're west, so I think it's still morning for you too. I know it's still morning for Marianne, even though she's halfway through her day. Because Marianne gets up at dark 30. Where's Lydia? Did anybody tag Lydia this morning? She would love the rainbow squirrel. Speaking of Little Miss Clarence. Are we all under the impression that Miss Clarence has had more babies? Okay. There's that. Then I have to get my pen blade. 7 hours into your day. Hi, Viola. Now, when you're cutting with a pen blade, it's not about the pressure, it's about repetition. So don't try to push all the way through all at once. But this paper is super thin, so it's very easy to do that. Okay, so now I got to figure out how to get this off of here. Okay. And bye-bye, sweet little rainbow squirrel. We will see you again very soon. All right. Now I'm going to grab a stencil, and I think the stencil that I'm grabbing is going to be the Manly Mandala. And then I'm going to grab hickory smoke and black soot, because we have a little rainbow squirrel here. Oh, so babies are there, huh? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this mandala to my paper. Yay! And I'm just going to leave it stuck where it is. I have a little bit of pixie spray. Now these are my Rabbit Hole Designs blending brushes, and I write on the back of them, on the handles of them, with a Sharpie. So I have one for every color. Don't judge me. Pick up some ink. I love, love, love these blending brushes. They are literally the best. They are my absolute favorite cottontail blending brushes. And I just want this to be super light, super soft. So I'm gonna put it a little bit heavier in some places, and a little bit softer in some places. I want it to be a little bit grungy. So I'm going to push a little harder on some spots. I don't want like a super perfect impression. But I do want to make sure that I get all of it. Okay. Oops. Sorry for the like massive major earthquake while doing that. Silently judging you. Wasn't very silent when you said it out loud. Okay. So then I'm going to pull my stencil up. It's like my favorite part of crafting in the whole world. Ready? So cool. Then I'm going to take my black soot. I think I do actually need to replace this brush because it's finally gotten to the point where I've used it way too much. But I've had it forever and I've used it probably more than any other brush. So, and as you can tell, I do not wash my brushes because I use whatever leftover ink is on them. Okay, check it out. Thanks, Mom. Are you ready? Let me grab my little tweezers here so we can pull this. I typed it, so no sound. Okay, are you guys ready? This is like the best. Oh, look at him. And then I always put my mask on my stamp set so that I can use it several more times. And then I just store it in here. And there we have it. Look at our sweet little squirrel saying the world has gone nuts, because I believe, yes, stencils are sharp and they do cut your brushes. This is very, very true. So this little squirrel is, I think, saying the sentiment that all of us are saying, and that the world has gone completely, certifiably nuts. And I feel like this card was very poignant. So there we are. There's our project for today, a full card. All I have to do is glue this to a card base now, and we're only 50 minutes in. So there you go. Thank you guys for joining me. Do not forget that today is Floral Friday, so 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, 3:30 Mountain, and 2:30 Pacific. Tyler will be on coloring Pretty Pansy. It seems good to remember. Yes, I love masking. Very, very useful and helpful. So anyways, Tyler will be coloring the pansies, the Pretty Pansies, so you will want to tune in for that. And then at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 9 Mountain, and 8 Pacific, Sandy will be on tonight, coloring something else for us. And then tomorrow we have a new release. I'm so excited for this release, you guys. Like, this is, I think, our best release ever. So you are really, really, really gonna love it. Yes, and we're going to have a mad time with the pansy tonight. So get your spot of tea ready and be on for Tyler's class tonight. And I think that's everything. So don't forget, release tomorrow. Woot woot. So excited. You guys want a little snippet, a little peek? Give you a little peek. Ready? What is that? Oh. Yes, our nightly Copic cocktail hour. All right, guys. So I will see y'all later. I'll be around for Tyler's live and for Sandy's live. And then, of course, we will be all over everywhere tomorrow for our release. I am so excited. You guys are going to want all the things. I promise. It's so cool. So I will see you guys later. Toodles.